Something in your life is whispering to you right now. Not screaming, not demanding, just quietly, persistently tapping you on the shoulder. A relationship that's grown too small, a version of yourself you've outgrown, a dream you keep almost letting yourself have. What if today was the day you finally stopped pretending you didn't hear it? Welcome to week 9. This one is going to get good. Hey, welcome back. I'm Jill, and I'm so glad you're here for this one because we are in the second to last week of our 10-week journey, and things are about to get really real. If you're new here, first of all, welcome. This is a YouTube series built around my guided journal, My Journey to Myself. It's a 400 prompt self-discovery journal written specifically for empty nest women who are ready to figure out who they are now that the kids have grown and have left the nest. It's all cleared up, and now it's just me and you, right? One week, every week, we pull a powerful prompt from each section of the journal, answer it together, and let the conversation happen in the comments. And it is always, always worth it. Before we dive in, if you've been watching this series and it's been speaking to you, please subscribe right now. One more week after this one, and you do not want to miss the finale. Hit that like button too. It helps more women find this content who really need it. This week, we are in section 9, Reinvention, Becoming the Woman You Were Always Meant to Be. And our prompt this week is, what part of my life is quietly asking to be transformed? Quietly, not loudly, not desperately, quietly. Because that's how reinvention actually begins. Not with a crisis, but with a whisper you finally decide to take seriously. Here's what I want to say about reinvention, because I think we've been sold a pretty dramatic version of it. We think reinvention means blowing up your life, quitting everything, moving to Italy, cutting off your hair, and starting a goat farm. I mean, no judgment if that's your thing. But that's not what reinvention actually is. Not usually, not for most of us anyway. The journal, My Journey to Myself, the one I wrote, says it beautifully. So I want you to read something from it. It says, reinvention isn't about becoming someone new. It's about finally becoming the version of yourself you never had the time, freedom, or courage to explore. Read that again. It's not about becoming someone new. It's about finally becoming someone you already are, but haven't had permission to be that yet. That changes everything, doesn't it? Because suddenly reinvention isn't terrifying. It's not like reckless, right? It's intentional. It's choosing boldly, healing deeply, experimenting freely, letting go of all the shoulds and leaning into all the what ifs. And the empty nest, as hard as it is and as disorienting as it can be, gives us something rare. It gives us space, real space. Nobody needs dinner at 6 space. Space to ask, who am I when I'm not someone trying to be everything? Space to notice what's quietly tapping on your shoulder. Space to finally say, I get to decide who I am now. Now, I want to pause right here and ask you something. And I want you to drop your answer in the comments below. What part of your life has quietly been asking to be transformed? Write one word or a sentence in the comments. I read every single one. Go ahead. I'll be right here. Okay, my turn. What part of my life has been quietly asking to be transformed? My voice, my platform, the way I show up in the world. For a long time, I kept myself smaller than I needed to be. I helped from behind the scenes. I supported, I encouraged, I poured into other people, but putting myself fully out there, claiming space, saying, hey, this is my work and I made it. That was a part of me that just kept whispering for years. In this journal series, this is it. This channel everything. It's answering that whisper. It didn't require a crisis. It just required honesty and curiosity and the courage to say, I get to decide who I am now. which, by the way, is exactly what the journal says reinvention requires. Not a burning down moment, just that one brave decision to stop pretending you don't hear that whisper. So that's mine, and I want yours. If you haven't already, please share this video with someone in your life who's in this season. A friend, a sister, someone in your community who's in that weird in between place of what's next. You never know whose day or life you might change by hitting that share button. All right, back to you, because this is not a one-way conversation, and it never has been. What part of your life is quietly asking to be transformed? It might be something big, a career, a relationship, where you live, or it might be something that feels small but keeps showing up. How do you spend your mornings? How do you talk to yourself? The hobby you keep almost letting yourself start. Big or small, it all counts. It all counts. Tell me in the comments, what is whispering? What's ready? And if this series has been part of your reinvention this summer, I would genuinely love to hear that too. These comments are one of my favorite places on the internet, and I mean that. Next week is our finale, week 10, the last section, and it's everything. Make sure you've subscribed so you don't miss it. Like this video, share it, grab the journal on Amazon if you want to. Go even deeper. Get all 400 prompts, all 10 sections, all for you, your own journey in this beautiful book. The link is in the description. And remember what the journal says. Your reinvention isn't waiting for permission. It's just your participation. That's your reinvention. I'll see you next week for the finale. Take care of you.